Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing, Turtle Riders? Give me 1 sec to just adjust my mic here. Audio. Let me see. Okay, there we go. All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Turtle Boy live show. I've gone ahead and shared this on our various social media pages. Get at me, share them on there. This is going to be a good show. You're going to like this one. So get out there. Clarence Woods Emerson on Facebook is my personal page. It's got like 25,000 followers. Follow that if you haven't already. The Turtleboysports page has like 16,000. The Uncle Turtleboy page, 18,000. You know, it all adds up to close to 50,000. So, you know, share it, like it, comment on it, let everybody know we're live. This is a big story, okay? Classic Turtleboy stuff going on tonight. Also on Twitter, follow me on my 2 Twitter accounts, at Dr. Turtleboy and at Turtleboy Phone. I've retweeted it on the at Dr. Turtleboy account because if Jill Biden's a doctor, then so am I. So hook it up with a follow on there. I got like 7,100 followers on there. You know me. I'm always banned from these places, and then I have to restart. But it is what it is. Okay. So, yeah, I think that's a bit for the shares. Oh, if you're new here, please do me a favor, smash that subscribe button. We're almost up to 17,000 subs. That's pretty cool. And then we have a show on, and hit the notification bell so you get notifications every time we go live. We typically do shows every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday night at 9 p.m. On Saturday night, I have this really colorful gentleman named Brett, who you're going to like. He comes on and co-hosts with me. I also do a freestyle rap usually on the Saturday night as well. So get it added on there. Okay, so we got 140 people. Let's go on. I'm usually late too. That's the thing. So maybe that's why the audience is smaller right now, but let's keep it going. Okay. Also, this is kind of a crowd-funded program. So if you like what we do and you'd like this sort of journalism to continue, because the journalism you're going to see tonight is you're not getting. It's really important stuff. You're not getting it anywhere else. And it's really important stuff because it's not just exposing ratchets. It is, as we're going to see, it's literally creating policy in this country that's affecting millions and millions of people. And it's all based on a lie. And nobody's telling the truth except for Turtleboy. Nobody's telling the truth. Someone needs to tell the truth. This is one of the craziest stories I've ever done. So if you like what we're doing, there's a $ button on the bottom. That's called Super Chat. If you hit that, you can donate whatever amount of money you want. And it comes up like as like a billboard kind of thing. And you can write whatever you want in that billboard. Give a shout out to your homie, your dog, whoever. You know, maybe this guy in cell block, or maybe somebody was, took your kids and ran to another state, something like that. Maybe you want to call them out for that. This would be the appropriate time to do that on the Super Chat. You can write whatever you want on your Super Chat because it's yours, and I cannot censor it, and I wouldn't do that anyway, even if I could. If you want to do it the Cash App way, if you're a Cash App person, my Cash App is $ Uncle Turtleboy, $ Uncle Turtleboy. You can get at me that way. Okie dokie. So let's just jump right into it, shall we? Okay, let's pull this up. And I'm going to have a couple guests, but first we need to explain this story, what's happening right now. All right. So anyway, what we have here, we have this story has been all over the news, and it's involving a woman who goes by Dasha Kelly. There she is right there. There's Dasha. And those are her 3 kids. So she says. But as you can tell just by looking at them, right? And some people pointed this out afterwards when I wrote this blog. This was not the turn that I was expecting to have on this one. Those kids don't look like her. Like, let's be perfectly honest. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate that. Let's be perfectly honest. Those kids, they don't look like her. And she's using them for pity to basically avoid getting evicted. So this has a lot of facets to it. So let's play. CNN is obsessed with this story. So let us play a couple clips here from CNN about this. Give me one moment. Change my mic.
This is the letter. Oh, I owe $1,900.
That letter is a 24-hour eviction notice.
And you guys honestly freaked me out when you knocked this morning. I'm not going to lie, because I'm really thinking they're coming at any moment.
To throw Dasha Kelly, who goes by Kelly, and her little girls, Sharon, Kia, and Imani, onto the street. Talking about it doesn't happen.
Sorry.
No, Kelly, listen, we're sorry to... Yeah.
Talking like, okay, stop right there. Oh, we're so sorry. Talking about it hurts. She sought out the media. She sought them out, mind you, because she didn't want to pay her rent. She's capitalizing on this whole thing right now that's been big in Congress. A woman by the name of Cori Bush, the newest member of the squad, the plus-size member of the squad from St. Louis, who is a world-class ratchet herself, has been camping outside the Capitol building to request or to protest the end of the eviction moratorium. Currently, in the last year and a half, landlords could not evict their tenants for non-payment of rent because of the pandemic. It's just another scam as part of the pandemic that people can take advantage of, and ratchets do take advantage of that. Let's be clear. There is no reason at this point you should not be paying your rent. None. None. The government literally handed out so much unemployment that it was better to go on unemployment than it was to work. You can make more money because they gave you that extra $600 a week. It was a pretty sweet deal. There was no reason to. And everything's open again. Everything's open. Like, what is closed that was open before? I mean, some restaurant, obviously some businesses went out of business. If you owned a business, that sucks. But if you're an employee just looking for work, there's work out there everywhere. There's no reason to just not be working. She's on food stamps. She collects welfare, all that stuff. There's no reason to be in this situation. None. But CNN is a liberal media outlet, and they are trying to push this thing that we need to extend the eviction moratorium because this is the face of it. This is what they always do. They find some anecdote. They find some example out there that makes their cause look sympathetic. And then they make it seem like that example or that anecdote is representative of the majority of people who are in this situation. It's not. Ask any landlord out there how hard it's been for the last year and a half to collect money from deadbeats, because they don't have to pay you. So why would they? They don't have to. The federal government has their back. So it's impossible for them to do their job. And they want to make it seem like, well, they're not paying because this is what they're all like. They're all single mothers of three, just trying to get by. They all lost their job during the pandemic. She's a card dealer in the casino in Vegas. So she goes on. Watch the rest of this.
You know what's happening when we start talking about it? It's different. It's like it's bringing all of my emotions back.
I'm sorry.
Kelly was a casino dealer here in Las Vegas. Loved it.
I'm automatically, come on, please win. I'm rooting for you. Like, as soon as they bust, I'm upset too. I win.
She lost her jobs, now has no car, and no money for childcare.
It's this tiny virus.
So let's stop right there. What a real reporter would do in this situation, you'd ask questions. You'd say, well, all the casinos in Las Vegas have reopened. I just did a quick Google search on this. All of the casinos reopened by last June 2020, with, obviously the masks and all that stuff. But as of April of 2021, they're like fully reopened. No masks, do whatever the hell you want. I mean, it's Vegas. People want to go there. They want to get away from whatever stupid, lockdown state they live in. They want to go to Vegas, have a good time, spend money, be free, etc. So my first question as a reporter would then be, well, what casino were you working at? Were you lost your job as a card dealer? Why didn't you get it back? Why didn't you get it back? And if you didn't get your job back at that casino, why don't you go work at another casino? It's Vegas. That's what they do here. They have casinos. Their entire economy is based around the casinos. So why don't you just go there and get a new job? But they don't ask that because CNN has no interest, none, in actually investigating and asking questions. They don't have an interest in that. CNN and the media, when they go into a story, they have their agenda set. Their agenda is that if we don't extend the eviction moratorium, then single black mothers out here like this are going to be thrown out in the streets, and that's cruel and inhumane, and we must extend the eviction moratorium, even though it's unconstitutional, which the Biden administration themselves has said out loud several times in the last few days that, yeah, this is probably illegal. And we know that the Supreme Court says we can't do this, but fuck it. We're just going to do it for a little bit until they make us stop. That's literally what they said. And Joe Biden, remember, he's supposed to be Mr. Moderate. I'm the moderate Democrat. I'm not like the squad. I'm not like that crazy Bernie guy, right? I'm not trying to give away free shit. I don't want to defund the police. No. I don't do any of that stuff. No. I'm Moderate Joe from Delaware, don't you know? But the problem with Moderate Joe is he doesn't even know he's the president. He's not making any decisions for himself. None. It's like people are just pulling the strings behind the scenes, and people like Cori Bush are getting their way. They're making a lot of noise, and they're camping out there, and that should have been laughed at and dismissed. But instead, CNN works with her, and CNN, all of Joe Biden's followers, all of his voters, they watch CNN. This is where they get their news from. Even though it's clearly fake, as we're going to see here, they watch this. They believe this. So he goes on.
That has come along and just
Taking everything. I just had to donate a few days ago.
Kelly is now donating blood plasma,
What?
$100 a time, to buy groceries.
Donating blood.
so you are managing to eat okay.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, they're eating okay. Let's put it that way. I'm like, there's days I don't even want to roll out the bed, roll out the floor. You get what I mean.
Kelly's pawned or sold nearly everything she had.
I had a bed right here. There was a TV right here on top of this stand, so I had to pawn that.
She thought about working online, but
You lost your laptop as well?
Oh, I had to pawn that trying to keep up with the bills.
You had to pawn the laptop.
So
Okay.
this is the girls' room.
they used to have their bed right here, and they used to have a little chest there.
They used to.
Not anymore.
I'll sacrifice.
She had to pawn all the girls' stuff, right? Their bed's gone. Well, as we're going to see, there was no bed there ever. The girls never lived in this apartment. It's, let's see. Did you get, so I'll bring them on in a minute, but anyway.
Sacrifice my couch. As you can see, it's a little beat up now, just so they don't have to lay on the floor because they're so tiny. 1, 2.
More than 11 million Americans are reportedly behind on their rent. Congress approved $47 billion to help, but very few of those billions have actually been handed out. Kelly applied, hasn't heard back.
Apparently it's a process, like 2 to 3 months you have to wait or something.
And that federal ban on evictions expired midnight Saturday.
Do you understand how hard it is to get evicted in this country? You have to go months and months and months without paying anything. They give you so many chances. It's not like you just miss 1 or 2 and you're out the door. They're not going to do that. This woman has been ignoring her landlord, the poor landlord, whoever owns this building. Although they're probably going to get paid now because now that she has all this money coming in. But
Do they know what's going on?
Not really.
No, because they ain't my kids.
I'm afraid of telling them. How do you explain that to your kids? You know what I mean? Like, I don't have any words. I think I'll just break down crying and just hug them, I guess, and let them know everything's going to be all right and we're going to figure it out, I guess.
So, yeah, there's that. And then so CNN shares her GoFundMe and it raises $225,000. $225,000. And they ask no questions. They just blindly share it because, again, CNN's getting something out of this. They're pushing their agenda. She's getting something out of this. Everyone's a winner here. Okay, everyone's a winner, and etc. So then here's another guy from CNN, Keith Boykin. He shares this interview with Aaron Burnett, and Cori Bush comes on, and you got to see this.
These are amazing things to hear, Kelly. What do you say to them and others like them who reached out to you?
I just want to tell everybody thank you. Sorry, excuse me. I just want to tell everybody thank you so much. I'm still in denial if you can't really tell.
Look at the kids. Look at the kids. Look at the kids. They're like, who is this lady? Like, I barely know. What is it? Look at this girl. She's like, bitch, you lying. You know you lying. Look at you.
It's a lot to take in. It's very, sorry, girl. It's really overwhelming. These are tears of joy, trust me.
They're not tears at all. And look at the stupid idiot right here. Here's the real loser.
I'm just so thankful. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I would especially like to thank, I don't know if I can, but Kim, the one who reached out to my family. I'm so thankful. We're so thankful for you guys because I had no idea what we were going to do. And just overnight, all you guys just reached out and helped us and all the support, your encouraging words. It's just gave me a lot of hope. And I just want to make sure I do the best that I can to help the next person that is in my same situation. And I just felt really blessed, and just thank you guys so much, honestly. I'm sorry.
No, of course, Kelly, of course. Please stay with me, you and the girls, because there's someone else I want to bring into to this conversation.
Oh, who's the guest?
The woman, frankly, that many can thank for this new eviction moratorium.
Oh, here's Chuck Schumer. Yeah, you did it. You did it. You're forcing the landlords to eat all this money. We're stealing from people. It's so good.
That is, of course, the Democratic.
Look how happy she is. Like, did you see? Look at this face. This is like a post-orgasm face. Look at this. Look at that.
That is, of course, the Democratic Congresswoman Cori Bush, who spent days camping out on the Capitol steps, sleeping there to bring attention to the issue.
Sleeping there.
Congresswoman Bush joins me now. And
by the way,
Congresswoman,
she had security there, which she pays for herself on her $180,000 a year salary. A bunch of freaking Oreos and potato chips, and she's lying there squatting, and in the perfect summer weather, and she's some sort of hero for this. This is what they do it in December. Then you'll impress me.
Wow, to you, how does it feel to hear this news of this moratorium tonight? Thanks to you.
I'm elated and I'm overwhelmed, because just the thought that so many people right now, millions of people, will not be forced out on the streets. I know we still have work to do, but just to know.
Look at her face. She feels so accomplished.
This type of advocacy from the whole community is what could have saved me from ending up on the street, could have saved so many others. And so
look at this. Look at this on the bottom. Like, this is now knowing what we know now. Spoiler alert, if you haven't read the blog yet, they're not her kids. They're not her kids. She's making this all up. That means they're coached to do this. They were literally coached, like, we're going to go on CNN, girls, and I need you to pretend like you're my mommy because we going to make bank. We going to make bank. I'm going to give you guys each $1,000. Just, hug me when I cry, when I do the fake cry thing, kind of rub my elbow a little bit. We're going to put the little one right next to me, and then we're going to put the big one on the outside. She's being like the mature older sister, and then they're going to hold my hand and make me the center of attention.
That we have the opportunity to help because we're in position, I'm just so thankful that families like Kelly's family get to stay in their homes. It shouldn't have to come to this, but I'm glad that we're here.
So Kelly, the Congresswoman saw you last night on the
Look
show,
how happy she is.
In the piece about you and your girls. And she said about you and your children.
She's like, I can't believe we're doing this. I'm only 6 years old. No, I'm 7, and I've already sold out. What has become of me? Oh my God, I can't even sleep at night. This poor girl.
You, Congresswoman, we're working hard for you. And I know what it's like to be their mommy. Kelly, do you have anything to say to Congresswoman Bush tonight?
Watch Cori Bush's face here. Watch this.
Yes, absolutely.
Just watch the sense of smug satisfaction in her face. Like that she has just accomplished something so good. Like, I'm a fucking hero. Look at me. I sat my fat ass down on the Capitol steps and I ate all them Oreos. Oh, yeah. And look what I did. I saved this woman and her kids. I'm so fucking righteous. Oh, I'm a hero. I'm going down in the history books. Move over, Martin Luther King. I'm here now. I'm the hero now. Go on. Just look at this face.
It's an honor to even speak with you. I'm just so fortunate right now. This is beyond me. You don't understand. Like when I put that up, I never thought that anybody would have reached out, especially seeing it and then to hear that a congressperson my story reached you. This is just amazing. I'm so thankful that there's people like you out there. I'm so thankful for it. Thank you so much. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Kelly, you and your family you and your family deserve representatives that care about you. Our country.
Look at the back rubs. Look at the back rubs that were coached to do. This is masterful. Absolutely masterful.
Deserves to have representatives that represent. And so this is the least that we can do for you, is to step up and make sure that you get to stay in the safety and the comfort of your home while we work on other things to help make sure that your life and the lives of your children are better. This is our work. So you don't even have to thank us. This is our work. This is the least we can do for you.
Kelly, I just am watching.
Oh my God! Just look at the hands. Look at this.
Your daughter who is reaching out to pet you.
Your daughter.
You were a little emotional there.
They're the sweetest.
Your wonderful children.
I don't know where I would be without them. Bitch, you met them like 2 weeks ago.
So moved by. Well, they are beautiful.
They're beautiful.
Smart,
yeah.
wonderful little girls.
Tell the mother that.
At them. Congresswoman, can I ask you? President Biden did admit. There's this wonderful news, but that a new eviction plan might not hold up in court. Here's exactly what he said.
Oh, here's Biden. Fuck
it.
Fuck it.
Call for moratorium based on the Supreme Court recent decision is likely to face obstacles. Bulk of the constitutional scholarship says that it's not likely to pass constitutional muster.
Yeah, it's like, most people who know what they're talking about know this is completely illegal, but fuck it. YOLO. Let's do it.
Number one.
So, Congresswoman Bush, what do you do from here? Are you confident that this fix will hold?
I'm confident that what we're going to do now, which is what we're asking people in communities to go and volunteer to help to make sure that this rental assistance, this $46.5 billion that's available, where it's only $3 billion of it already spent, that we help get these resources out to those who need it. That's where the work is right now. Getting these resources out. We got 60 days. Let's make sure that people are able to apply, that we make that process seamless, and that we get the money out to the landlords and to those where this money is supposed to go.
Landlords.
In the meantime, as Congress, we have to move. There is so much more work to do. So this is just the first step. I am confident that we are going to now shift gears into making sure that this money that the state
kids are so bored at this point. They're like, okay, is my part done?
Pushed out to the people.
Look at that smile.
Congresswoman, thank you so much. Kelly, thank you so much. I'm so glad to back to being little kids. I'm amazed you had them sit so perfectly for so long. Thank you.
Beautiful.
And we should just let you know, Kelly, the GoFundMe just went up to 97,000 while we were speaking. So,
like, unbelievable. Look at them.
I'm sorry.
Listen to this. Watch this.
I was just saying the GoFundMe is now at 97,000.
Watch this.
The one that was at 89 a minute ago?
Yes.
Is she?
Yes, 97,000.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
This is crazy. I'm sorry. This is crazy.
Like, she's just like, wait a minute. I just went from petty larceny to grand theft. Oh, shit. Damn, what'd I do? Okay, so I have the real mom on the phone right now. Hello? Hello? Yes, how you doing? Is this Sadia?
Yes, I'm trying to get on and I don't know how to do it.
Okay, I'm going to put the link to the StreamYard. I'm going to put the link in the comments right now, okay? I just put the link in the comments. You see that? Yeah, all you got to do is click on that, and you should be able to join us. Hold on one sec. We're going to get her on. So did you see it? Did you see I just put that link in there? You there? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Click on that. Are you on a phone or the computer? Oh, perfect. Yeah, it's much better on a computer. Okay. Yeah, just click on that, and then you should be able to join. We're going to make this work. Okay. Okay. Try to get on, and if you can't get on, let me know. I'll explain. Okay, bye. She's working on it. Okay. All right. So in the meantime, I mean, that's hilarious, that reaction that she had there. Then we go on and we find out, right, that these are not her kids. And there's Cori Bush there. There's my idiotic congressman. And I love the shirt that she's wearing. She's like, the shirt says, I'm as strong as the woman next to me. And she's standing next to Jim McGovern, which is just the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. There's my idiotic congressman, Jim McGovern. The kids are looking at the woman like, who the fuck are you? Exactly. They're like, wait, when do we get the chocolate? All right. And this is Cori Bush talking about her security there.
The thing, I won't let them get that off. You can't get that off. I'm going to make sure I have security because I know I have had attempts on my life and I have too much work to do. There are too many people that need help right now for me to allow that. So if I end up spending $200,000, if I spend 10 more dollars on it, you know what? I get to be here to do the work. So suck it up, and defunding the police has to happen. We need to defund the police and put that money into social safety nets. The thing.
So just to be clear, she has security for herself there, but that's okay. But she wants to defund the police. So the people in her, the poor people in St. Louis, they won't have protection when bad guys come, but she will, because she's rich and she can afford protection. And if you're surprised by this, you shouldn't be, because this is nothing new. It's not hypocrisy at all. This is just how communists, you guys don't understand the mind of a communist. Like, this is how they work. And the communist is only out for themselves. They have no use for the commoner. They're disposable. There's plenty more where that came from. The protected class, which is the proletariat, they get protection. The commoners get nothing, and they will like it. So this is nothing new for the communists. And you see on this woman's Instagram, we find out that, like, she's basically, like, she never once mentions kids, which I thought was interesting. Never once mentions kids, which I thought was really odd. Like, people have 3 kids, usually post pictures of them. She says she has no money, but here's her brother, who's obviously making money in creative ways. And, he can't help her out, though, with the rent. And their dad's got a nice car. He can't help out with the rent. And she's got 42,000 Instagram followers. And interesting. She said she's a dealer in the casino. She clearly is not, but I think she's been in casinos before. I think she's been in there. And I think she said that she made $5,600 a night in the casino. $5,600. And she saved nothing. And CNN did not ask her about that, of course. So how are you making $5,600 a night? What are you doing to earn that money? I wonder. Now, do I have any proof that she's a hooker? No, but I do have common sense, and I'm not stupid. And I could see pictures like this, and I could tell you something's up here. Something's going on. Something does not smell right at all. So anyway, I published the blog earlier, and then look at this one. Exotic Lady of the Week, Kelly Thap. That sounds good. Okay. That's normal. Look at this shit. Anyway, let me put this on here. I find out later when I look at the pictures of the girls, I'm like, people are like, it doesn't look like her. Well, as it turns out, they're not her kids. Okay. They belong to another woman who we're trying to get on the show momentarily. She'll come on, I'm sure. And this is her. Let me play her video. So here's the deal. Dasha Kelly's not the mother of those kids. She's using them to raise money for herself, and they're being coached to do so by her boyfriend, David Allison, who is the father of the children. Now, the mother's name is Shadia. Shadia, I probably pronounced that wrong. Hilo. And those are 3 of her 7 kids. She's also pregnant and working 2 jobs. And she's been attempting in vain to contact CNN to let them know, and GoFundMe to let them know, you are being defrauded right now. Like, think about the consequences of this. Not 2 big things here. Yes, a scammer made $225,000. Quite frankly, that's the smaller story here. The bigger story is that CNN used this obvious lie to not only help her raise money, but to get the most powerful person in the free world to create policy based off of this. That tells millions of landlords that you don't get paid this month. We are going to take money out of your pocket because I was so moved by this story. And so she's trying to reach them. If anybody deserves a GoFundMe, it's this woman. Like, she's getting nothing from this. And imagine what that's like. I mean, I put myself in her shoes. Imagine what that's like to have another woman go on television and pretend that your 3 children are actually hers. Your 3 children. And her lie is being amplified by one of the most powerful media outlets known to mankind. And there's nothing you can do about it because you're attempting to contact them. And they won't get back to you because who the fuck are you? The real mother's useless to them. She's like, what are you going to do? You're not going to help us pass bills. You're not going to help us raise money, right? Or get ratings. You're useless. Sorry. So here's the mother.
Hi, you guys. My name is Shadia Hilo. I'm at work right now. My friend did a video for me. So, you guys, this is what's going on. I know it's weird that my friend did the page for me, but me and her have been best friends for years. And the reason she did the page is because I don't know what to do in this situation. And the situation is very difficult because I'm a single mom of 7 kids. And I'm pregnant. And I'm working at the MGM. So basically, I work 2 jobs. I go from one job in the morning at 9 a.m. to another job in the afternoon at 5 o'clock to 12 o'clock. And it's just devastating because you think you know people, you think people would have the best interest in kids and having the best interest in your own kids. My situation is, like she posted on Facebook, you guys, my ex baby daddy, or the father of my kids, shall I say, I dropped them off for the week because they've been staying with me for years and years. Like, literally, I have proof documents, I have school papers, people that could witness and vouch for me, that my kids been with me for years and years. And I'm not trying to brag or not even trying to make it seem like, yeah, but right is right and wrong is wrong. So I dropped them off for a week. They were supposed to go there for a week, and we are supposed to be helping each other with the kids, where he'll have them for like a week or so. And I'll have them for most of the time because I've been with them and I'm their mom. Now, what's messed up is, now I would have never got upset if he did it maybe, but what's upsetting is that another female could actually claim your kids, go on the internet and say that they've been living with her and basically is fraudulently lying, saying that the kid's been living with her and she's racking up all this money from you guys, from everybody. Everybody's sending her $1,000, $2,000, And don't get me wrong, if it was true and those were your kids, God bless. But those are my 3 little girls. And I already have 3. I have 1 in my stomach and 3 at home. Those are my kids I've been struggling for years with. And not nobody cared. Now all of a sudden that she's on there with 3 of my kids, everybody wants to sit here and send her money and help. And I feel like that's so wrong because it's not even her kids. She's not the mom. She doesn't have the right to do that. You don't have the right to sit here and post my kids on the internet.
She's a lot more
without my
patient than I would
consent.
be.
And that's what they did.
I would be
And that's
so
why I'm so
rip shit.
upset. I don't know what to do. So I'm in a situation
She
where
sounds
I
helpless,
would
you know?
wish that you guys would understand that my friend did this video on Facebook for me because I don't know what to do. I'm at work. I missed 2 days of work, and now I'm trying to see what can I do. And it's frustrating and it's hard. And like I
I
said,
see
I'm a
Lemon.
single mom of all 7 kids, and I'm pregnant, so I'm about to have 8th one. I'm at work in the bathroom right now doing a video to tell y'all this is real. This is not fake, and this is messed up.
This is sad. This is really sad. So I'm going to bring on right now a woman. She goes by Lemon, and she kind of started this group here for justice for her because they just found this out like a day or 2 ago that this was happening. They turned on the TV and see that happening. And so she's kind of started this GoFundMe, and we found, or she's not the GoFundMe, she started this group to get justice for the mother and get attention. She caught our attention. Oh, so what did she go by? Well, we'll bring her on. Oh no, why'd you say Lemon? Someone said Lemon. I don't know why people said it's Lemon. You said my production woman here is messing with me. So anyway, I don't want to pronounce your name the wrong way. Is it Lemurial?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, I called you Lemon by accident. Somebody was messing with my producer was messing with me. But welcome aboard. So you're friends with is it Shadia? Is that how you pronounce it?
Shadia.
Shadia. You're friends with Shadia. So how did you guys first find out that this was happening?
So Shadia's current boyfriend's sister came over and knocked on the door and let her know, hey, your kids are on CNN. They're viral. You know, pretty much wake up, do something. Look at this. So Shadia calls me, of course, at 2 a.m. because I guess that's when they noticed it. And I'm like, oh my God, like he only had them for one of the kids' birthdays. He does not have custody. They live with Shadia. She has the school paperwork, the birth certificates. They've even lived on and off with me over the 10 years. David has even lived on and off with me for over 10 years. And for him to sit up there and let the girlfriend pimp his kids out is disgusting.
Yeah.
Where is he at?
That's what I'd like to know. What is his deal?
I don't know what his deal is. Like, why didn't he get on the show and say something? And why did he let his girlfriend do it? From rumors, he was at the plasma center so he can have an alibi when all the shit hits the fan.
I think that he didn't do it because, quite frankly, the single mother of 3 is a lot more appealing to people than, nobody feels bad for a woman with a boyfriend. They'd be like, why can't he work? Why can't he pay the bill? Like why? So he's got to get out of the picture if they want to make more money. You're not going to get on TV if he's around. So is he a douchebag? I mean, you got to be a pretty big douchebag to allow another woman to pretend to be the mother of your children.
I mean, I'm here to tell the truth, and from just past experience and everything, he's a complete, total douchebag. I won't go into details, but he's put Shadia and those kids through so much. He's a complete douchebag. He didn't even work when he was with Shadia. She works.
So he doesn't work?
He wasn't working when when him and Shadia was together. She was the one working while he set up and played the game. And she had to go out there and figure it out for her, the kids, and him.
Now, who's that was her apartment? Did they live together?
They do live together, and they were facing eviction, but they could have just left it at the $2,000 instead of bringing kids into it when she doesn't even have kids that aren't hers. Shadia is pregnant and has 7 kids and works 2 jobs.
Yeah. And so, because I'm just wondering, where's their furniture? Like, why don't they have beds there? They don't have anything?
I feel like they chose to buy other stuff than furniture. Like, it's just him and her there. They don't really need furniture.
Do they have substance abuse problems, or do you know that you know of? Oh, do they really? Yeah. Okay. I mean, that would make sense. she's showing her marks. I don't think those are plasma marks. I think that's something different. But
Right.
yeah. So how have you thought about? I want to get Shadia on. I mean, she's trying to get on. If you could tell her that I messaged her on Facebook. I friend requested her too, Clarence Woods Emerson. So I could talk to her on there if StreamYard's not working for her or whatever. But I definitely like to get her on because I definitely have some questions for her. Because like, so he doesn't have custody. So why the hell does he have the kids? Why did she give him the
So
kids?
they pretty much just went over for a visit, trying to co-parent or whatever, let him see the kids. They went over there for a visit because it was one of the girls' birthday. Shadia even brought food because this man didn't even have food to provide for them for the visit while they were over there. And he kind of like been working this scheme up since July 14th and we didn't even know. So I guess CNN came in the meantime and he just was like, oh, I'm keeping the kids until the GoFundMe clears. That's exactly what he told her. He told her he would give her $9,000 and just to be cool.
So he told her that I'm gonna keep the kids until the GoFundMe clears.
Yes, like I have so many text messages that she screenshotted me of him, and he's pretty much telling her, "Oh no, tomorrow." So he's basically trying to hold the kids until the GoFundMe clears. And regardless if Shadia has legal documents or not, as far as custody in place, that should be illegal. That's like holding the kids for ransom. He hasn't had them all these years. They're being primary care for her.
This sounds like kidnapping.
Right.
Like, so has she reported this to the police?
They pretty much said she needs like a custody paper, which I don't understand why she would need a custody paper when she's had them at her house living there. They go to school from her house. I don't understand why she needs a custody paper if he just ups and one day be like, oh, I made 230,000 in GoFundMe. I'm gonna keep the kids now. It shouldn't be that easy.
No, it should not be. I feel like these things should be taken care of in the courts ahead of time. So neither one of them on paper has custody. This is just kind of like a gentleman's agreement. Like you'll see the kids when you see them.
Pretty much, yes.
Okay, and now he's taking advantage of them and holding on to them for as long as possible till the cameras stop rolling, so that he can keep collecting money off of this for as long as he can, and then you'll get the kids back.
Yes, that's what he told.
Okay, so the police cannot do anything about this.
She was supposed to go down and make the report against Dasha Kelly. That's why she needs to get on here. I wish she could figure it out.
Yeah. Can you message her and ask her? Message her and ask her what's going on. Because I told her I sent her a Facebook message.
Yeah.
So I'd like to definitely get her on here if we can. But anybody have any questions for them in the comments? Let me see what we got here.
Mia, let me borrow your phone again. Maybe I could put the cameras up. Unlock it.
So Shannon says someone contact CNN so they can. But here's the problem, Shannon. It's like, what does that mean? 1-800. Hello, 1-800 CNN. Yeah, I'd like to talk to I'd like to talk to Jake Tapper, please. Can you put him on? Oh, you guys got this. No, the problem is these people. You can't reach them. You can't reach them. So
okay, so CNN does not have a working number that you can actually call and talk to somebody. We have sent over birth certificates, immunization records, school records, and everything to GoFundMe, and they haven't got back to us. What's this girl's name? Dasha Kelly actually called Shadia crying. Let me try to put the two phones together.
Yeah, go for it. You do your thing.
Shadia, tell you.
Oh, there she is.
How do I do it?
Look, you're on camera. I put the phones together, crazy.
What does that mean? 1-800.
Can you see him?
So there's definitely an echo because she has got the show on in the background.
He said he sent it to your Facebook.
Just tell her to message me on Facebook. Just tell her to message me.
Message Turtleboy on Facebook.
Clarence Woods Emerson. Clarence
Woods Emerson.
I sent her a friend request.
Yeah,
that's me.
Okay, well, bye. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, just do it that way. Just I'll message me back on Facebook, and I will bring you on that way. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Now we're talking. Hello. There we go. I'm gonna bring you on. Let me see. Let me hook this up real quick. I got her. Hold on. Share. All right. Share screen. I'm gonna bring this one on and. Okay. All right, there we go.
There you mama. There you go.
All right. So can you do me a favor? Can you turn the volume down on your computer?
Okay, hold on. I'm about to. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm about to. Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
There we go.
Okay. So thank you for coming on. I'm sure this is a really pain in the ass time for you right now. So nobody has custody. That's the problem here?
Nobody has custody.
Okay.
Nobody's been to court. Nobody went to court. We did not go fight for custody because we're supposed to be on the same page of, hey, you have them for a couple of days out the month. I have them for a couple of days. And we're going to work with each other to be there for the kids.
When is the last time you saw the kids?
Like 5 days ago, and I'm still waiting for them to come home because they start school today.
Have you talked to him?
I talked to him this morning when he must have realized that everything's hitting the fan and then called me and asked me to stop. But you should have never put my kids on TV, period.
Yes, of course.
That lady is not the mom for you to have consent for them to be on there.
And
if CNN is knocking on your door, you should have called my phone and said, hey, I have your kids here. I have the CNN here and the kids are here. Do you want them on TV? I would have flat told you no.
Yeah.
You want to be claiming some kids, go find somebody else to claim the kids, leave my kids out of it. My kids don't need to be on TV. My kids don't need to be shown on there.
No, not at all.
If I want to show my kids, I can show my kids.
Did you ask him?
My youngest.
Like, did you? Oh, hi. Hey, you.
And then this is my son.
Oh, hi, son. Now, the kids on TV are 3, 5, and 7?
No, they're 8. The oldest one that was patting her back, she's 8.
Okay.
The other one just turned 6, and the other one's 5.
Okay, so, and they're sitting there and they're comforting her, and so they've obviously been coached to say this is their mother. Did you ask David, why are they doing this? Why are they pretending that this is mom?
And I asked him, why are they calling her stepmom? Don't get me wrong. If you're in a relationship with somebody, of course, you're going to sit here and the kids is going to feel like, hey, let me call her mom or let me call her dad. Till this day, my kids in my house will not call my boyfriend dad.
Well, they shouldn't.
Call him by his name.
Yeah.
Nate.
Yeah.
That's what they call him. So out of respect, I guess my kids do have some type of feelings for her because she, has been in and out for a couple of days out of the year.
How long they been dating? How long they been dating?
Probably like 2 years or a year.
Okay, so they know her pretty well.
Right, but that still doesn't give you
the
right to sit there and put them on TV and have them sitting here patting your back like you guys are really going through something. If you want to see something going through it, you could come live at my house with a little 2-bedroom and see all these kids here.
Yeah. No,
that's going through something.
Have you contacted GoFundMe or CNN?
I've tried days since I found out about it. I've been calling, and that's why I called my best friend crying and letting her know I don't know what else to do. I'm trying to get a hold of CNN and let them know that they are putting a fake story up. What is wrong with you guys? I can show you right now. This right here is proof that those are my kids. Let me walk to the
let's see the proof.
Right here.
And Shadia, they keep asking you why your kids are going on that's their mom. CNN never asked
us. This is their birth certificate.
They didn't?
You see, this is all my kids' birth certificates to show you guys that this is where they're at. This is where they live. And this is a struggle when you're in a little apartment like this with all my kids' pictures up. And I don't even go on site, online to beg for money.
So here's what we need people to do watching this. Everybody needs to contact the media about this, okay? Any blue check mark, contact Fox News. They would love this story because you're being that's their primary competitor is CNN, and they're literally spreading fake news to get bills passed, and so this woman can make all this money off of your kids. What is that feeling like to watch another woman on TV pretend to be the mother of your children? That's gotta hurt.
It hurts. It does. And like I said, it's not about the money. I could care less. I'm working 2 jobs. I got a baby in my stomach, on my feet, 24, feels like 24 hours a day. But that's not the point. The point is courtesy. It's morals. It's about life. I don't care if you get the money or not. What I care about is why use my kids. Why didn't you put single female needs help with eviction?
Right.
Why did you drag my kids into it? Because you know that's going to get you more money.
That's what I said.
Kids are going to get you more money.
Yeah, and the fact that
I'm not sitting here filming my whole little family. Excuse me, mommy. Can we go ask Nick because he has you.
And Fox 5 did come out, but those 3 kids that are on CNN were not there. They're being held for GoFundMe ransom money, so they won't post the story.
Now, have you contacted? What the Las Vegas police tell you?
They said I have to have court papers saying that I have full custody of them.
Okay, so that's to get them back. But I'm more wondering, what if you contact the police?
They can't help.
What if you contact?
They don't want to help. They can't help. They don't want to help. They said I have to go online and figure it out and get me a piece of paper.
But what if that's to get them back? What about if you report her for the fraud because she's committing a crime with the fraud? Oh, the poor kids.
They're not saying, hold on, baby, you want candy? Mama,
I feel bad even having you on here. You're so busy.
right.
I mean, this is sad. This is sad. This is what this woman's dealing with. If anybody deserves to have a rent paid, it's you. But you actually work for a living, unlike her.
Fine, that's not cute. Okay?
You need to tell him what the Fox 5 told you.
Tell her what?
What the Fox 5 told you, because remember they came out?
Oh, the Fox 5 did come out here, but they don't want to put the story out because I don't have my other 3 kids here.
Well, yeah, because they're over there.
Right, so they don't want to put the story out. They did come and talk to me.
How'd they find you?
But it didn't go nowhere. It went nowhere.
How'd they find you?
I do not know. Through her page, somehow they called me.
Well, Fox 5 did take their story down. Did you notice that? They took their story down?
Yeah, they took my story down, but they haven't posted it.
No, they took the story down about her. I think they realized it's a scam.
Oh.
They never posted nothing on TV.
Yeah, and they should. Is there any, like, we could talk after. You can give me the name of the reporter. I can contact them. I want to start putting pressure on these people to report the truth about this. And people watching out there, go and report this GoFundMe. I would even recommend calling the Las Vegas police, because what is happening right now is somebody in the city is committing a crime. They're committing fraud. They're literally lying about having all these kids to make all this money. This is a crime. Never mind the kidnapping aspect of this. The fact that they are defrauding their people who are donating to them.
Right, and that's the part that upsets me, because everybody's sitting here feeling bad when I'm the one here with 7 kids, literally 2 of them on my lap, 1 in my stomach, and I come from work and deal with this too. Why you don't feel bad for me?
You know what?
That's what kills me.
Well, here's the thing. That's what somebody in the comments said. I'm like, if anybody could raise money, it's you. He should have used you. And showed, if you show this video right now of what life is like for you, people would donate to that. Whereas her, it's just like, I don't feel bad for her. She was never a dealer, right? She made that all up. She never a dealer.
Yep.
Can you guys go play?
He probably knows if Shadia did a GoFundMe and it was to go for viral, that he wouldn't get the money off of her. The money would go to her kids, a house, and things like that. Versus his girlfriend, she's pretty much being pimped out in his hooker, so the money is going to go to him and his con artist gangbanger family.
Is she a hooker?
Just based off the family history, I would say yes.
It looks like it. That's what it seems like to me. I don't know how she's making $5,600 a night like she claimed.
I'm not here to sugarcoat. I'm going to tell the truth. Based off the family history, yes.
Oh, that's her family history?
Yeah, her family history and David's too.
Oh, what's David's family like? Family of criminals?
Crook con artists, gangbangers.
Oh, that's lovely. Okay. All right. Anybody else have any questions? Is there anything else you'd like to say about this? I feel bad even having you on here. You seem so flustered.
I just wish we can get the GoFundMe down.
Yeah,
Like we
go
have
for
sent
it.
over birth certificates, school records, everything, and they did not even say nothing back. And it's been 2 days. I don't understand why it's so hard to reach these people. And this girl blew up in what, 2 days?
Yeah. Yeah. Report. That's one thing. Everybody report that GoFundMe. Everybody just bombard, search for the name on Twitter, Dasha Kelly, and then find any blue check mark who has tweeted about her and just bombard them. Say, report the truth, report the truth. If hundreds, thousands of people start doing that, it's going to catch their attention, and they're not going to be able to ignore that because this is fucked up. This is really fucked up.
And this is the thing. This is the thing. I'm not trying to sit here to bash no one. I'm not trying to sit here to press charges on no one. I just want you guys to understand the real truth. She is not the real mom. I'm the real mom. I've been the real mom. And I'm here all the time at work. And then when I come home, I barely am home. I leave at 9 in the morning, guys. And this is the honest to God truth that I don't have to lie about. I go to MGM, and you can talk to all the managers. You can ask all my co-workers. They'll tell you. I basically live there just to provide for them. So I leave at 9 in the morning, you guys. My feet is swollen every day. And I don't leave that job till 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock at night. Why? Because I need more hours. I tell them, why you need to work so much? Because when you really have 7 kids, and I don't care how anybody puts it, and you're really alone, they might say, oh, we help you here and there. Yeah, that's good. Thank you for the help here and there. But can you honestly say that I have that help? My daughter's birthday was on the 29th. Do you know nobody not cared to give her not even a happy birthday? But yet you have the nerve to sit here and put them on the TV right now? Did you think of that? But no. And like I said, I don't care about the money. As a matter of fact, I hope nobody gets the money. Do you understand? I just want y'all to know. This is the real mom. This is the one I gave birth to.
Right.
You seen the birth certificates. I'm just letting y'all know, so y'all can know the truth.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's
all
any
it is.
doubt you're the mother. You're clearly the mother. You look like them. They look like you. They don't look like her at all, obviously. Is David, is he black? Is he light-skinned?
Black.
Okay, so I'll tell you what, like 2 black people are not making kids that look like yours. That's not going to happen, okay? That should have been the dead giveaway right there. And so we obviously believe they're your kids. They are your kids. But you need to get to the courthouse and get on this, and because what you can do with GoFundMe is you can cash out in like 24 hours. I've done this before, but if enough people report the GoFundMe, you increase the chances of taking it down. So everybody, I just put the GoFundMe in the links. Get on there and report that shit for fraud. They are not her kids. She is lying. You cannot lie to make all this money. It's a crime, and so. I would contact the Las Vegas police, not just about getting your kids back, but about the fraud. Say she's lying and saying they're her kids to make all this money. That's a crime. That's fraud.
Right.
But anyway, is there anything else before I let you go?
No, I just wanted you guys to hear the truth, and I thank you for having me. And like I said, I just want y'all to know, like, you hear struggles here and there, and you hear about people going through it. I'm going through the most right now, and I wish I could be able to go on TV and go on GoFund and be like, hey, I got 7 kids. Can you please donate 2,000 here, 3,000 here, 4,000 here? And that would be great because it would go to the kids. But you're giving someone money that's not the mother of the kids. And if you're going to give somebody money, give it to my kids. Don't sit here and give it to another person. If you're really giving it to the kids, give it to my kids. That's the one that deserves the money, not no grown-ups claiming to be the mom.
Do you have a Cash App or a PayPal or a Venmo or something?
Yes, I do.
Well, give it to, what is it? I'll just share right now.
It is.
You should start, you're getting screwed over here. I feel bad. And I see all these kids. And like you said, the money will go to the kids. So I feel like it's a good cause.
It is. I'm trying to look for it. It's money sign, or I'm about to screenshot it to you.
Okay.
Right now. And send it to your messenger right now.
Okay. And I can share that.
Is crying like a baby. And this is what I'm talking about. This is a struggle. I have to come home to this after I've been at work all day long. You guys don't understand. It's hard being a single parent, a real single parent of all 7 kids.
Oh, I believe
These
you.
2 kids right here, they're like 8 kids in one. And it's hard.
It sounds like it, and it's dinner time.
Stop. Don't yell at her. Don't yell at her. Please.
So I feel
Bye.
bad even having you on there with the kids screaming. They need you. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share this Cash App in the comments right now. And if people want to donate, we can do that, because I feel so bad for you that you're dealing with this shit. This is a real crime, and we'll keep talking, and we're going to keep spreading. Everybody share this story as much as possible. Let the media know what is going on out here, because is it B311 or LL?
I think it's 1.
I don't want to.
I think no, it's LL.
LL. Okay. All right. Gotcha.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, LL. All right. So there's the Cash App right there if you want to do it. All right. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming on. I really appreciate it. And we'll keep in touch. And if there's any more developments, we'll let our readers know. Thank you.
Please, that's all I want people to know. It's
Yes.
just the truth.
We're going to spread the word.
And having 7 kids is not easy at all. Even though I made them and I laid there and had them, I didn't ask God for me to be going through so much. And it's crazy because literally I do not get a break. I can't even have a trip like everyone else is having to Hawaii, to Bahamas. I can't even go out and enjoy a good dinner without having to worry about my kids. Do you this is like, I haven't had a life since 2003, since I had my first child. And I wish people would understand that.
I get it. Yeah. I mean, you're what that Cori Bush thought she was raising money, like thought she was helping. You're the person that actually needs this sort of help. And ironically, you're not even asking for it. You're working your ass
And I'm
off.
not.
You're doing your
I
thing.
just want you guys to know the truth.
Yeah.
I don't care for it. I'm working 2 jobs, trying to make sure they're okay. I'm trying to I get food stamps for them to make sure they're okay.
Yeah.
Like, how are you able to claim 3 kids and come up with 2,000, whatever? She hit like K's, I heard. How?
Yeah. It's immoral. Like you said, it's wrong. And it's a real travesty, and shame on CNN for promoting this for their own ratings or whatever. So thank you for coming on, and I'm sure we'll keep talking.
Thank you so much.
Good luck with those kids.
Son.
Bye, kids.
Thank you.
Bye, kids. Hope you see your siblings soon. Bye. All right.
Get off, baby boy.
So that's crazy. That's a chaotic household. I don't know how she does it. That's craziness. But anyway, this woman, man, she's getting away with it. So she needs to be put in her place. She needs to be put in her place. The real underrated asshole in all this is the father. The father knows this is all going along, and he's literally coaching it. He's allowing this to happen. So he can go fuck himself. So I'm going to keep, I cannot believe this story. Like, I can't believe that how big this story got, and the fact that I'm the only one out there who thought this was at all worthy enough to be looked into. So send it to conservative media outlets. The liberal media outlets have no interest in this sort of story because it goes against their agenda. Send it to Fox, send it to Tucker, send it to frickin' Laura Ingraham, send it any Breitbart reporter, anybody that you know, anybody that you follow, the Hodge twins, anybody, man, send it to them. Tim Pool, because it's not just the scamming aspect of this, it's the fact that the Biden administration literally lengthened the eviction moratorium because of this story. This influenced actual policy, and it affected millions of landlords in this country who will continue not to get paid because this woman is lying. They're lying. I'm sure I probably won't get credit. I never do, but I want it to be known more than anything, Yeah, send it to, find emails. Let's stay on this shit. Okay. Anyway, do you guys have any other questions before we call it a night? Yeah, I mean, I saw people in the comments saying like the obvious. They're just like, don't have any more kids. It's like, well, duh, but a little late for that. It is what it is. I mean, it's besides the point at this point. One woman donated 15,000. Can we find out who that donor was that donated 15,000? Meredith Kellner. Let's find Meredith Kellner. That's her name on there. She's the top donor. Meredith. I'm going to find her. Meredith Kellner. She's from Weston, Massachusetts. Get out of here. Get out of here. You got to be kidding me. You have to be. Is this her? Hold on. Look at this. This is because I look on the GoFundMe. If you see on there, the top donor is Meredith Kellner. And this is what we got for that. I mean, Weston is the richest town in Massachusetts, so it's believable, but I don't know. Let me see if there's any Meredith Kellner. Las Vegas comes up. Let's see what happens there. There's a Zoe Kellner in Las Vegas. We got here. She's cute. She seems nice. Not I don't know about $15,000 nice. I don't think she has that kind of money. She doesn't seem like the type, to be perfectly honest. The other one seems like the type. So anyway, why don't we take any questions that you guys have? Imagine at 15, exactly, like 15. Yeah, I feel bad. I saw this on TV. I saw this on CNN. Here's 15 grand. What? Okay. Exactly, Jeff. Meredith made herself feel really good. Look, I helped the black woman. Look at me. I helped the black woman. I fixed her problem. Look at me. I'm so virtuous and I'm good. I feel better about living in my all white community out here in Weston. I feel much better about myself. I liked the mom. I saw some people kind of shitting on her. I liked her. I mean, what she works. I mean, yeah, you can. I would not make the life choices that she do that. Okay, but she's working. Like she works 2 jobs to take. Like she takes care of her kids. She clearly never gets. She's going to be so stressed out by the time that they graduate from high school or whatever and move on with their lives. I mean, it's going to be a long 20 years. She got one in the tummy now, in utero. It's going to be a lot of work, man. But she's working. Like she works, which is more than you could say about the other one. Yes. So should I call the Las Vegas? I'm going to call the Las Vegas police right now. Let's call the Las Vegas police right now. Okay. I'm calling the Las Vegas Police Department. Okay. Number. Non-emergency number. Okay. We're calling the Las Vegas police. Okay. Phone number. Here we go. 702-828-3111. All right, here we go.
You've reached the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Este es el departamento de la Policía Metropolitana de Las Vegas. Si esto es una emergencia, cuelgue y marque al 911. For English, press 1. Para español, oprima el 2.
Oh, come on.
Please listen to all options before making a selection, as our menu options have changed. Press the star key at any time to repeat the choices. If you are calling to file an online police report or explore employment opportunities, visit our website at lvmpd.com. For information and services not requiring police, such as shelter, addiction, and crisis hotlines, visit 211.org. Your local police station can accept in-person crime or traffic collision reports and provide certain copies. For a listing of station locations and hours, press 1. For a listing of other area police agencies, detention centers, or for information about traffic citations and warrants, press 2. For information about city or county services...
Wait, North Las Vegas is a different municipality? Hold on. The North Las Vegas, people are saying. North Las Vegas Police Department. Ah, it's a different number. Okay. Let's call this one. The city of North Las Vegas. Ah, okay. This is a different number. Let's call this one up. 702-633-9111. Interesting.
You have reached the North Las Vegas Police Department non-emergency number. For English, press 1.
Oh,
for
Jesus.
Spanish, press 2. If you have a police, fire, or medical emergency, hang up and dial 911. Please listen carefully as our options have changed. Please note this call may be recorded. If you need a police response, press 1. If you know your party's extension, you can dial it at any time. For a dial by last name directory, press 2. For the Detective Bureau, press 3.
Probably not
For
working.
traffic-related questions such as citations, press 4. For police records, work cards, and vehicle impounds, press 5.
No.
For the evidence vault with the exception of vehicles, press 6.
No.
For the North Las Vegas Detention Center and for information
No.
on persons in custody, press 7. For the North Las Vegas Municipal Court,
No.
press 8. For police administration, press 9.
What?
Or to be connected to dispatch, please stay on the line.
It took me that long. Jesus Christ.
Please hold while I transfer your call.
North Las Vegas Police, operator 2626. Can you hold a moment?
Yep.
Thank you.
Should I have said no? Look at this shit. I'm reading all the comments on this. Don't let anybody tell you you're not a great mom. Bitch, you ain't a mom. Okay, so how can we don't where's the report button? So people want to see how you can report it. Report fundraiser. So this is it. So you scroll to the bottom, guys. The report fundraiser. And it says here, if you're not a donor, but are concerned about a fundraiser, click here to report the fundraiser. So let's do that. Actually, let's go with no. Chill. I was going to say crotch fruits, but okay. So then you write down here, you describe your concern. Let's see what best describes you. Campaign includes factually incorrect information. Yeah, I think we should go with that one. Okay. So what is not factual? Let's see. Incorrect statements include. Well, let's get that. I'm not a robot thing. This woman is claiming that she has 3 children.
Thank you for
you?
Yes, hi. I'd like to report an instance of fraud. A woman has raised $227,000 with the GoFundMe by committing fraud in North Las Vegas.
Okay, and was it from you?
No, it's all over the news. Have you seen it? Her name is I think her name is Kelly. I forget her first name. Dasha Kelly. She made.
Okay, so are you trying to like give the detectives information about him?
Yeah,
about her?
yeah. So she's committing fraud. She's saying that those are her 3 children. Those are not her kids. She's taking another woman's children and using them to raise. She was on CNN. She's using them to raise money for herself.
Okay, what I can do is I can get you over to the detective bureau. I don't know if anyone's going to answer right now, so you'll need to leave your name and number and then a little bit about the information that you're trying to give them.
Yeah.
So that way the correct detective can contact you back and get that information from you.
Okay. Yeah, and we're live to tape.
Okay.
I should have mentioned that. We're live to tape. Sorry about that.
Yeah, let me go ahead and transfer you over to their line, okay?
She's
Hold
live
on.
too. Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. You don't have to say you're live to tape to the police. They're taping it already, guys. It's the police.
Thank you for calling the North Las Vegas Police Department Detective Bureau. Our office is currently closed. Regular business hours are Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. To leave a message in our general voicemail box, press 1 or call back during regular business hours. Thank you for calling the North Las Vegas Police Department.
Wait, press 1?
Our office is currently
Did they say press 1?
business hours are Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m.
What's with all the press
To
1
leave a
shit?
message in our general voicemail box, press 1.
Okay, that's what I want.
Please hold while I transfer your call. Your call is being forwarded to a ShoreTel voicemail system.
North Las Vegas Detective Bureau
Is not available. Please leave a message at the tone. When finished, you may hang up or press pound for additional options.
Hi, I'm calling to report a woman who lives in North Las Vegas. She's committing a pretty large amount of fraud online. You might have seen it on the news. Her name is Dasha Kelly. She's been on CNN. She's raised $227,000 with GoFundMe by claiming that she has 3 children that she's putting on the television and saying that they're about to be evicted. Those are not her kids. So she's using someone else's children to raise money for under false pretenses. She has no children. It's all a lie. And she has basically fooled millions of people into donating money for a cause that does not exist because she has no children. So I thought you should be aware of that. My name is Aiden Carney. I'm a reporter. Actually, I live in Massachusetts. So if you could call me back, I'd like to talk to somebody about this. Hopefully my phone number came up. I'm live to tape right now, so I don't want to say my phone number on the TV, but if I don't hear from you tomorrow, I'll call you back anyway. My name is Eden Carney, and my phone number should have come up, and this woman is committing fraud. Thank you. Bye. Okie dokie. So, anyway, so remember, go and let me just finish reporting this GoFundMe. This woman is claiming that she has raised over 200. Let me make this bigger. Has raised over $225,000 by using them as part of her campaign. However, those are not her children. She has no kids. Their real mother is very upset that GoFundMe is allowing her children to be exploited like this. Take this down immediately. Okay? So I need everybody to go and do that too. Oh, great. All right, hold on. Okay, So I sent that in. Just everybody go and do that. Everybody stop, take 2 seconds out of your day to go and report that GoFundMe. I mean, think of how easy it was to take ours down. And it was a legitimate GoFundMe for legal defense. Like, I was honest. Like, I'm going to court, need a lawyer. Raise money, and then 24 hours later, it's down. No explanation given. These fucking tech companies, man. These fucking tech companies. To them, people like me are the enemy. Like, they don't like me. I have the wrong opinions, so they'll take me down. Whereas people like her are, they're pushing the right agenda. She's pushing the right agenda. So they're not going to take her down. And if enough people do it, because keep in mind, the victim here, like, another woman's children are being exploited on their platform. They're complicit in this. Needs to come down, man. Needs to come down. All right. Any other questions, guys? Before we call it a night. No, it's so true. It's so true. That guy was funny. Yeah, the Cash App. Oh, crap. What did I do with it? Okay, one more time. I'll do the Cash App. $. This is the real mother's Cash App. I'm going to throw her some ends. That's bullshit what she's going through. B3LLA Bay B 33. At least it's going right to the kid. I mean, what she really needs is a night out with like a babysitter. I mean, Jesus Christ, that's going to drive you crazy. You heard those kids going nuts. I think friends are blocking me for sharing Turtleboy Sports. Well, then they're not good friends. Fuck them. Okay. Anybody else have any questions before we call it a night? Good show for sure. Back over 300 people. That's good. Nice to see the numbers back up. And yeah. All right. I guess we will. Nothing comes up with that Cash App. I'm looking at it right now. I'll show you the number. This is what I got. Share screen. Share screen. This one. Check this out. You guys see that? It says B3 LLA BAY B33. That's our Cash App. Let me try it. I'll try it on right now. Where is it going to go on my Cash App? Cash App's the best. Getting kicked off of PayPal is like the best thing. They don't take a fee. It's great. I don't think they take a fee. Maybe they do. Where the fuck is it? Where's my cash? There it is. Okay, so I'm going to go pay. Let's see. Okay, pay. And then I'm going to write her name in there. $. I don't even know if you have to do the $sign part. B3 LLA No results. Why isn't it working? Do I have to do capital B? Okay. Oh, just B3. Maybe don't do $. Nothing comes up. Okay. What the fuck? B3. Why isn't it coming up? Oh, nothing comes up. That's so weird. No, but I can't even make it past B3. Hold on. $, B3. And nothing comes up. There's got to be something with B. What the fuck is going on? Do I have to like follow her or something? How does this work? I was just saying good things about CashApp too. You have to finish it? Is that a B or an 8? That's a B for sure. That's a B. Let's try that again. Pay. $. I'll write the whole thing and see what happens. B3 LL A BAY B, and then what does it end in? 3. Oh, there it comes. If you write the whole thing and it comes up. Okay. Confirm. Okay, I just sent her money. There you go. So that works if you write the whole thing in. So there she goes. Hope she has a nice night out. She needs it. Okay. That did work out. I was able to send it that way. I'm not CNN. I can't help you raise $225,000, but maybe we can get you a night out. That's what you really need, just a babysitter for a night out. All right. Anybody else have any questions? Thank you, Joanna, for that tip. I appreciate that. All right. So remember your homework, guys. Go and report that GoFundMe. I'll keep you updated about the Las Vegas. I don't think I'm going to hear back from them. So I'm going to call them again tomorrow, North Las Vegas Police. And I'm going to stay on that because this one pisses me off. Like, very rarely do I get pissed off when I do a story. I fucking hate CNN so much. I hate them. I hate their lying. I hate their pompousness. Fucking Stelter up there in his boxer shorts. Fox News is not real news. They do not report the facts. Bitch, you work at CN fucking N. Bunch of fake news cocksuckers. That's all you are. You lying sacks of shit. Enabling this crack whore to make 225 grand off someone else's kids. Fuck off, CNN. Fuck off. All right. Anyway, I guess we'll see you guys all on Saturday for the next episode of Turtle Boy Live. Peace, Turtle Riders.